Louisville has seen more than 130 homicides this year. LMPD says that's about 4% higher than this time last year.
This is a look at every homicide that has happened in 2023. The city is on pace for 158 homicides this year. Last year, nearly 160 people were killed because of violent crimes. In October, there were 10 homicides across the city. The most recent happened Sunday on Johnsontown Road near Valley Station.
The ongoing gun violence has prompted a local organization to now expand its services.
WDRB's Stefan Johnson explains the support being offered to victims of gun violence and their loved ones.
It is a grief support group for families of gun violence, and later this month the first meeting will be held behind me here inside the Dare to Care building in the Parkland neighborhood.
My son was killed the morning, 1:30 in the morning on September 15, 2020.
It has been 3 years, but Dr. Renee Sarton still remembers specific details about the day her son was shot to death.
A lady knocked on our door, rang the doorbell, and I opened the doorbell, and she introduced herself as the coroner.
The coroner delivered some devastating news.
She says, "Is your son Michael Allen Sarton?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am, he is." And she says, "Well, your son is dead." And I just crumbled to the floor.
Since then, the murder has remained unsolved and the case has gone cold. But Sarton and her husband have moved forward with help from grief counseling.
Relatability is important in this line of work.
Michelle Owens is a site manager for First Hour Grief Response and says the organization is expanding its services to offer a new support group.
It's anybody who has been affected by gun violence.
Owens says it was prompted by the recent deadly trend.
We realized with the gun violence and the recent incident at the bank that we needed to specifically target gun violence victims and their families because unfortunately the problem is getting worse.
And what it's done is it's made all of us want to help other people.
Meanwhile, Sarton deals with her own grief by helping others, either as a guest on a local radio show or as part of the new support group.
If you have suffered a loss or if you know someone that suffered a loss, please come.
The first meeting will be held on November 11th. With photojournalist Frank Stamper, I'm Stefan Johnson, WDRB News.